1-800-445-9200.
Come with me. Yeah, I love that. Look at my man Matt switching it up on me. Bumping that Pac. Bumping that Pac. Some of that Hail Mary, baby. Ooh, the instrumental. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Ha, 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 ha. That kind of sets the tone right there for what we got coming up next on the Original Sports Show, baby. Yeah. Uh-huh. Brah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what my new gun sounds like. Brah! And you do have the right to bear arms in America. Just so you guys know that. Brah! I like that. That's that hard. I like that hard edge. I like that. Yeah. And you listen to Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, on CRN Digital Talk Radio, Bighorn Productions. Give us a call today, 1-866-CRN Talk. Once again, that's 1-866-CRN Talk. Yes. Oh, I love that. Yeah, bump that. Yeah, Pac or Biggie. Pac or they were both so good, man. It's like, where do you go? Which way do you go? Do you go East Coast? Do you go West Coast? Do you go left? Do you go right? I love Biggie Smalls, man. That man just ripped it every time he touched the mic. And Pac just had that charisma. You know what I mean? He had that it. There was no question about it. You know, a couple weeks ago, we were talking to Pac's former manager, Layla Steinberg, who works with Deshaun Jackson. They were out there having that camp out there in Philly, Deshaun Jackson's fast camp. You know, and he does a lot of good stuff, charities out there for cancer and all that kind of stuff. And we were talking to them a couple weeks ago. And if you want to check out some old podcasts, you can go to Ustream, CRN Talk Radio, and you can find Original Sports Show, and you can see those clips. And they're pretty awesome because, you know, it's all live in studio, and we perform live in studio. It's a live radio show, and that's what we do. And if you want to catch some of those interviews, definitely go to the archives and check them out. They're very entertaining, very funny. And, you know, we keep it real because that's what we do in the Original Sports Show. And I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, baby. Having a ball. And what were we talking about? We just finished talking about Orlando Woolridge, that tragedy over there. Oh, man. Why'd you have to stoop so low? Yeah. So many things going on today and this whole week in this world of sports. You know, the Dodgers, baby, the Dodgers looking good. Matt Kemp tweaked that hamstring again. You know, that 5'2" baller, big time playmaker for the Dodgers. We need him, man. Dodgers need him. But how about the Dodgers? Still first in the NL West, playing lights out, looking great. I'll tell you what, there's no better tradition in baseball than the Los Angeles Dodgers. And there's a lot of great traditions out there, traditional franchises, ball clubs. You know, you got the Red Sox, you got the Yankees, you got one of my new teams that I like is the Miami Marlins. I like how they changed their name to Miami. They localized that squad a little bit more. It's no longer, you know, the Florida Marlins. It's Miami now. And they're going to be an interesting thing. You know, and also, you know, talking about Miami, since we're on that topic, how about Miami picking up the Hard Knocks? NFL Hard Knocks, which is one of my favorite shows, Hard Knocks. No doubt about that. And you know what? Everybody's kind of complaining about it. Oh, yeah, well, who's going to watch Miami? You're going to watch Miami. You know why? Because it's an NFL football team. It's just interesting within itself to be inside a locker room. Doesn't matter which locker room or which NFL ball club. Hard Knocks, NFL, watch it. You're going to watch it. It's going to be good. You know, that's the one thing about the NFL and Americans. You know, we love football. There's no getting around it. We love football. We talk about it shamelessly all year round. From opening day to kickoff to NFL draft to, you know, how about, you know, Commissioner Goodell? getting sued by John Vilma for defamation of character. And I sent out a tweet earlier this week about how Commissioner Goodell doesn't, he's a general with no troops behind him because of how he micromanages the game and how he isolates his players and puts them at disadvantages and fines them every week for stuff like not having your socks pulled up and not having the appropriate, uniform details. You're not a general. You're the commissioner. You're meant to be seen and not heard. Let these general managers and these coaches run their football clubs, their respective football clubs. Quit jumping into everybody's business and suspending Sean Payton for a year and suspending all these players for doing their job. Playing football. Yeah, you got a lot of players. And another thing the commissioner's talking about doing, which is absurd, is canceling the Pro Bowl. That's not even your job. Why would you even consider the Pro Bowl was there before you and the Pro Bowl will be there after you, Commissioner Goodell? The worst type of leader, take it from me, I'm a former Marine. The worst kind of leader is a micromanager. You know why? Because you lose the respect of all of the people that you're micromanaging. Because you're not letting them do their job. Let them do their job. Let them do their job and go home. People do not like to be micromanaged. And this is, I don't want to get too much into leadership, but leadership is very important, especially when you're the boss. You want your troops, you want your employees to fight for you and to love you, not stab you in the back when they got a chance. And the commissioner, he's losing them. He's a general with no troops behind him, pissing off a lot of the players, veteran players to be particular. He has the respect of a lot of the younger guys, but we'll talk about that a little bit more when we come back in the Original Sports Show. And I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, broadcasting live on CRN Digital Talk Radio. We will be back, baby. We're going to pay some bills. We will be back. Holla.
The Original Sports Show is sponsored by Maui & Sons. Maui & Sons, located on the boardwalk, 1415